Hi guys, Bob for Bob's Movie Review here, and today I want to bring you a review of a movie I just got done watching, Willow Creek. Let's start off with just the cover alone. Creepy looking. You see a skull of some sort, possibly a Bigfoot following a group of hikers, and some guy saying the monster movie of the summer. If you haven't heard of this movie, don't feel bad. I didn't know what I had seen the cover a lot of times, I didn't know what it was. But it turns out it's a Bigfoot movie, and of course, if you have watched my channel very long, you know I have an interest in Bigfoot and Bigfoot movies. And it is written and directed by Bobcat Goldthwait. Can't imagine. It just to me, it just seems wrong. Okay, so I'm getting like a major reflection. On here, it's listed as 80 minutes long. IMDb lists it as 77 minutes long. Either way, it's an extremely short movie, which can be good or bad. So this movie is unrated, and as I said, 77 or 80 minute runtime. And it stars Alexie, Gilmore, and Bryce Johnson, a young couple out to find Bigfoot. So they're traveling to find the spot where that famous Bigfoot video was filmed. I'm sure you guys have seen it, the one where the Bigfoot like walks by the woods and it's like, and then it's like, you know, so they're trying to find that location, and they're making a documentary almost. It's never mentioned what it's for, but they have a camera and the guy's got a microphone and he's talking. They're stopping along the way. The best way to describe this is the Blair Witch Project meets Bigfoot, because I mean honestly, it felt a lot like the Blair Witch Project, and so they're interviewing people along the way, finding these different locations, just like the Blair Witch Project. And they're heading into the woods, just like the Blair Witch Project. So, for most of this movie, I would say at least the first hour, it's just them driving, going to these different locations. And I understand the different locations they were going to, because they're heading to this one specific spot. So what are all these other spots they're stopping at? I don't know. I don't really understand what they had to do with anything, other than the fact that people believe Bigfoot was in the area. I don't know. And so finally, they're like on their way, and that's when the stuff starts happening. And again, it's such a ripoff of the Blair Witch Project. They're in their tent, and things are happening outside. And the ending of this movie, I thought, was a letdown. Confusing too, and it's just kind of one of those movies where like the camera like falls to the ground, and you don't even know. You don't know. So now that I've bashed it, let me say what I did like. It was one of the better Bigfoot movies I've seen, which isn't saying a lot, but I did like it. At least the part where they were in the tent, it was real suspenseful. And you know, this movie's worth a watch for Bigfoot fans. For people who aren't, you know, into the Bigfoot movies, you're not gonna like this movie. If you didn't like the Blair Witch, you're not gonna like this movie, because it's a lot like it, except for the fact that they don't freak out when they lose the cigarettes. But I liked it enough, you know. I think it's decent, a rental for most people, I would believe. But I enjoyed it. For score on this, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10, which I think is fair. Pretty decent Bigfoot movie, but really lacking in anything else. I wish they had really paced this movie a lot better, instead of just like an hour of boringness, then 20 minutes of, you know, of the action. And maybe made it a little longer, drug out the camping a little more, because it only lasts 2 nights, and I just felt like there could have been more done with this movie, and you know, maybe it would have been a little better. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time. If you're interested, be sure to subscribe on YouTube, follow on Facebook, follow on Twitter, and follow on Instagram.